The Mercedes-Benz EQS, the future, electrified. Introduction 400 words. Ladies and gentlemen, enthusiasts and visionaries, welcome to the future. Today, I invite you to journey with me into a realm where innovation meets elegance, and technology fuses seamlessly with luxury. A realm crafted not in the laboratories of Silicon Valley or the garages of dreamers, but in the heart of Germany, Stuttgart, where Mercedes-Benz has redefined what it means to drive electric. I'm talking, of course, about the Mercedes-Benz EQS. The EQS is not just a car. It's a philosophy on wheels. A bold, unrelenting declaration that the future of mobility is not only electric, but also intelligent, luxurious, and sustainable. While the world races toward zero emissions and smarter cities, Mercedes-Benz chose not to merely participate in the race but to lead it, and they did so by launching the EQS, their flagship electric sedan under the EQ brand. Let's make one thing very clear. The EQS is not simply the electric sibling of the S-Class. It is something new, something bigger, more ambitious. It is a leap in time, a blend of advanced electric architecture and the high standards of Mercedes-Benz refinement. Every inch, every component, every digital interaction has been thoughtfully engineered to create a sense of awe, of calm, of futuristic sophistication. Today, in this talk, I will take you through every aspect of this remarkable machine, from its revolutionary design and unprecedented technology to its luxurious interiors, its electric heart, its mind-blowing range, and its unwavering commitment to sustainability. Buckle up, because this is not just a review, it's a deep dive into a car that marks a new era. Part 1. Exterior Design 700 words. Let's begin with what you see first, the design. The EQS doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't rely on aggressive angles or excessive chrome. Instead, it whispers sophistication. It flows. It glides visually before it even moves. That's the power of the one bow design philosophy. What is one bow? Picture a single sweeping arc from the front to the rear, a continuous, elegant curve that defines the silhouette of the EQS. This is not a design born just of aesthetics, but of function. That curve, that sweep, gives the EQS a drag coefficient of just 0.20, the lowest of any production car in the world at the time of its launch. And why does that matter? Because aerodynamics mean efficiency. The lower the drag, the further you go on a charge. And yet, it doesn't sacrifice form for function. From the seamless, black panel front fascia that integrates the headlights and star-patterned grille, to the flush door handles that pop out only when needed, every element is minimalist yet purposeful. Even the wheels, ranging up to 22 inches, are not just designed for style but optimized for airflow. The light signature is another masterpiece. Digital LED lights with three-dimensional helix elements greet you and say goodbye when you approach or leave the car. It's not just lighting, it's choreography. The rear, smooth, continuous, elegant. The tail lights stretch across the entire width, with a 3D helix design that mirrors the front. And the panoramic glass roof, extending from front to back, gives the entire car an air of transparency, lightness, and connection with the world around it. The EQS does not conform to traditional sedan design language. It creates its own, an electric sculpture on wheels. Part 2. Interior Experience 800 words. Step inside the EQS, and you're no longer in a car. You're in a sanctuary, a digital living space that reimagines what automotive interiors can be. The star of the show. The MBUX Hyperscreen. Imagine this. One seamless piece of high-tech glass stretching 56 inches across the dashboard. Underneath, 3 distinct screens, the driver display, the central infotainment touchscreen, and a passenger screen, all powered by artificial intelligence, all customizable, and all intuitively designed. It's not just about size. It's about intelligence. The hyperscreen adapts to your habits. If you always call someone at 6 p.m., the system learns it. If you often use seat massage and change the ambient lighting at night, it will suggest that routine to you. This is AI in service of comfort. But beyond the screen lies a world of luxury. The materials, sustainably sourced wood, microfiber, Napa leather, aluminum inlays, are not just premium, they are sensorial experiences. Every touch, every sound, every scent has been curated. Let's talk about space. Because the EQS is built on a dedicated EV platform, there's no central tunnel. This means more legroom, more openness, and more design freedom. The ambient lighting alone offers 64 colors and animations that breathe with the car, shifting based on drive mode or even your mood. Rear passengers. They're not an afterthought. Reclining seats, climate control zones, and entertainment options turn the back into a first-class suite. There's even an option for active air purification, filtering dust, pollen, and even viruses, with real-time air quality monitoring. In the EQS, silence is golden. Thanks to advanced sound insulation and the inherent quietness of electric motors, the cabin is eerily silent. But not empty. You can choose your own soundscape, from the calming tones of silver waves to the futuristic, vivid flux. Luxury in the EQS is not about opulence. It's about serenity, simplicity, smartness. It is the most personal, responsive, and refined Mercedes interior ever made. Part 3. Performance and range 900 words. Now, let's talk performance, the part that makes your heart race. You might expect that a luxury electric sedan would trade off power for poise. But the EQS, it gives you both. In its most modest form, the EQS 450 Plus, you get a single motor on the rear axle delivering 329 horsepower and 568 Nm of torque. That's enough for a 0 to 100 km/h sprint in about 6.2 seconds. But if you want to taste the future with even more force, the EQS 584 MATIC is your weapon of choice. Dual motors, one on each axle, create an all-wheel drive powerhouse producing 516 horsepower and 855 Nm of torque. It rockets from 0 to 100 in just 4.3 seconds. That's supercar territory, in a 2.5-ton electric luxury sedan. And for those who want even more, there's the Mercedes-AMG EQS 53, the first all-electric AMG. With up to 761 horsepower with the Dynamic Plus package, this version takes performance to another level, delivering a 0 to 100 time in just 3.4 seconds. It's not just quick, it's mind-bending. But speed without range is pointless. That's where the EQS truly excels. The EQS 450 Plus boasts an astounding WLTP-rated range of up to 770 kilometers on a single charge. That's more than enough to drive from Berlin to Paris, without stopping. How? Thanks to a massive 107.8 kWh battery, advanced battery chemistry, and that ultra-slick aerodynamic design. Charging, equally impressive. With up to 200 kilowatts DC fast charging, you can add around 300 kilometers of range in just 15 minutes. That's enough time for a quick coffee, and you're back on the road. Mercedes also gives you seamless access to one of the largest charging networks through their Mercedes-Me Charge system, offering more than 500,000 charging points worldwide, integrated, easy, and pay as you go. And let's not forget regenerative braking. The EQS allows you to choose from different levels of regen, even one-pedal driving, which not only saves energy but makes driving smoother and more intuitive. The ride quality, floating. Thanks to airmatic air suspension and adaptive damping, the EQS glides over roads like a magic carpet. It adjusts in real time based on road conditions, drive modes, and even navigation data. Yes, if the map shows a speed bump ahead, the car prepares the suspension in advance. In the EQS, performance is not just speed. It's smoothness, predictability, grace under acceleration. It's electric power, refined. Part 4. Safety and autonomous technology 700 words. Mercedes-Benz has always been synonymous with safety, and the EQS carries that legacy into the electric age. Equipped with the latest iteration of the Mercedes-Benz Intelligent Drive System, the EQS is one of the most advanced semi-autonomous vehicles on the road today. Features like Active Distance Assist DISTRONIC, Active Steering Assist, and Active Lane Change Assist make long drives safer and less tiring. But what's truly impressive is the car's ability to learn. The sensor suite, including radar, lidar, ultrasonic, and cameras, works with machine learning to improve over time. Updates. Over the air. Just like your smartphone, the EQS can even park itself. With Remote Parking Assist and optional Intelligent Park Pilot, in markets where it's approved, the car can enter and exit tight spots, with or without you inside. There's also Pre-Safe Impulse Side, which uses radar to detect imminent side collisions and raises the car slightly using the suspension to protect occupants. It's proactive, not reactive. And let's not forget digital light. These are headlights with over 1.3 million micro mirrors that can project warning symbols onto the road, like lane markers or alerts about pedestrians. It's a headlight that thinks. Mercedes calls the EQS the most intelligent car they've ever built. And it shows, especially when you realize how quietly all these systems work in the background, making every drive feel calm, safe, and confident. Part 5. sustainability and the bigger picture. 700 words. Luxury is evolving. It's no longer about just leather and horsepower. It's about responsibility. And the EQS embodies this evolution. First, the materials. Much of the interior uses recycled or sustainable materials, from the carpets made of fishing nets to the Dynamica microfiber and ECONYL yarns. Even the aluminum and steel in the car are sourced with a focus on reducing CO emissions. The EQS is built in Factory 56, one of the world's most advanced, carbon-neutral automotive plants. Solar power, closed-loop water systems, and zero-waste targets make this factory a benchmark for sustainable manufacturing. But Mercedes doesn't stop there. The battery, designed for longevity and recyclability. The supply chain, carefully monitored for ethical sourcing, especially when it comes to cobalt and lithium. Mercedes-Benz has a clear vision, to be all electric by the end of this decade where market conditions allow. The EQS is not just a car. It's a symbol of that commitment. Conclusion. 500 words. So where does that leave us? In a world where cars are evolving faster than ever, where we're moving from combustion to current, from horsepower to kilowatts, the EQS stands tall. It doesn't just adapt to change. It defines it. It reimagines what a luxury sedan can be. It proves that sustainability and sophistication are not opposites but partners. It shows that artificial intelligence and automotive engineering can coexist in harmony. And most importantly, it reminds us that the future, with all its uncertainties, can still be beautiful, comforting, and exciting. The Mercedes-Benz EQS is not for everyone. It is for those who lead, who understand that technology must serve humanity, who believe that silence is powerful, that intelligence is elegant, that progress is not about more, but about better. This is not just the electric S-Class. It is the first of a new generation, a digital, sustainable, luxurious future on wheels. Thank you.